Hello and welcome to today's track guide at Silverstone. Today I'm going to be driving the 2018 Bentley Continental GT3, and as we head down to the first corner we want to look out for this board on the left here. Brake just a little bit before it and don't brake too hard. Coast a little bit, use all the curbing on the right, but don't go too far across or you'll hit the bumps and it'll mess you up. Do not run too wide on the exit or you will get an invalid lap, which is not what you want. Now we head to Maggots and Beckett's. Use all this curbing on the left, just avoid that sausage curb on the grassy side. I use all the curbing on the right again. You need to tap off a little bit through here though. You use all of that, then end up on the left side of the circuit again. You want to brake in a straight line just before this corner, drop it down to third, use all this checkered curbing on the left. Get to the left again, start tapping off, getting yourself back to the right. You can use all this curbing here, maybe some of the AstroTurf if you need, but if you use too much you might get bumped around a little bit. Use this curbing on the left again. And now we're through there. We get onto a straight. We can breathe a little bit. That was one of the harder parts of the track so far. So now we head down to the next corner and we want to look out for where the curbing starts on the left side. Just here, brake just before it starts, right about here. Aim sort of towards the apex, but make sure to actually hit the apex late. Accelerate about halfway through the corner and do not run too wide on this corner, or once again you'll get an invalid lap. Now we look for where the curbing starts on this side on the right, brake fractionally before it again. Start trail braking, do not hit that sausage curb or your lap will be over, but use all this checkered curbing. Back to the left, and you want to use a lot of this curbing on the right here, maybe some of the Astro as well. Run out wide, but I don't recommend running out onto the curbing here, it seems to slow you down a little bit. You want to cut right across here, do not hit the sausage curb again, that'll stuff you up, but use the flat curbing and keep it on the track. In this corner you want to stay in fourth gear, and just after the curbing, the AstroTurf on the left starts there, you want to turn in and you can use a lot of the curbing on the inside. Shouldn't upset the car too much in this car. Run wide, then do not run on this curbing. I've had issues where it flicks me around, I don't want that to happen, so I avoid it. Then look for where the curbing starts here, brake pretty much alongside it. And another situation where you want to avoid that sausage curb, but use all the flat curb and pull back to the right and aim sort of towards the middle. There's a bit of curbing on the right, it starts, you want to brake pretty much alongside that. Avoid the sausage curb again, use the flat curb, run wide, don't get yourself onto this curb. I mean, you can go into the Astro and exit, it's a bit flatter, and then foot flat through here. And we're nearly at the end now, just a couple more turns to go. There's a sign on the right, you want to start aiming towards the corner and then brake in a straight line and then start turning, trail braking, use a bit of the curbing on the inside again and start accelerating in second gear. And you can go straight towards the apex on the final corner, drift out a little bit, and then as you get through the corner you want to start accelerating again and hit another late apex, and then you can use all the track, even a bit of curbing if you need. And then from here on it's foot flat until the finish line. And on this lap I do a time of a 156.2 I believe. Yep, that's correct. And if I avoided a few more mistakes on that lap I could have gotten to the 55s, which would have been ideal, but I hope you learned something from this lap guide, and if you did, let me know in the comments and tell me what else you want to see on ACC, because I've gone through all the tracks in ACC now. We got, I think, Zandvoort coming in one of the future DLCs, which I'll do a lap guide on that. But thanks for watching, hope you've enjoyed these and hope it's helped you get faster, and we look forward to making more helpful videos in the future.